What is up, everybody? It's your boy Corillogical. I have a quick story time I wanted to tell y'all. I don't know why I was thinking about the situation. I just thought it was funny to me. So I'm just go ahead and share this with y'all. But before I do this, you feel me? I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And go ahead and turn on post notifications if you already haven't. That way you guys can see when I post. Because now I'm about to start doing a lot more videos and stuff like that. Instead of just vlogs, I'm throwing in skits, I'm doing dance videos. I might post more music and stuff on this channel and everything. So so y'all don't miss out. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So let's get this underway.
Underneath the palm trees, you can even worry. Listen to the way.
So I used to live in Houston, Texas, right? This was when I was like in middle school or so. So a lot of people may not know this about me, but I lost my virginity when I was like 12 years old, you feel me? And before you judge me, actually I got nothing. Go ahead, feel free to judge. I was out here in these streets and in these sheets, you feel me? So there was a store down the street from us. There was two stores. It was a Shell store, Shell gas station, and a CVS pharmacy store, right? So every day, me and a few, you know what I'm saying, the homies I had at the time would go down to the store. You know, we kids and shit like that, we get candy, right? And I always go down there and I get me some Jolly Ranchers. One day I got these Jolly Ranchers and I came back to, you know, the apartment that we stayed in. I'm kicking it with my friends and stuff, and one of the female friends we had, I'm not gonna use her actual name, but for the sake of this video we're gonna go with Jessica. So Jessica asked me, hey, let me get a Jolly Rancher. Me being the little fucking badass kid that I was, I looked at her and was like, hey, what you gonna do for this Jolly Rancher? You feel me? And I was just joking at first, but she looked back at me and was pretty much like, what you want me to do? I was like, shit, ain't nobody at your house, you know what I'm saying? We could do this right here and now. And she was like, all right, bet. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, all this for a fucking Jolly Rancher? But then, as I got older, you know what I'm saying, I started to realize, oh, she just liked me. So me, you know what I'm saying, being the safe kid that I was, you feel me, I was like, oh shit, I don't have any condoms. And everything that I knew or had been taught, you feel me, was always like, if you're gonna have sex, use condoms, or if you're gonna have a kid, blah blah, all this stuff, STDs, AIDS, all that shit. So I'm like, fuck no, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. So I'm like, alright, you know what I'm saying, hang out at your crib, I'm gonna be back. So I go to the CVS, right? I get up there, I don't know shit about condoms. I'm like fucking 12. So I'm like, I don't know shit about no fucking condoms. Traditionally, I always knew that black dudes always had the magnums, because I had brothers. They weren't like my real brothers, they were like my step brothers. And all him and his friends, they always talking about, yeah, I use magnums, blah blah, strap up. All I knew was magnums and motherfucking Trojan. That's it. And Trojan was condoms, and they commercials, they usually had white folks in them. And I was like, shit, that obviously ain't for me. So I'm like, too easy, I'm gonna grab me some magnums. But then they got like two different boxes. I don't know the difference between these shits. I'm just looking at them, and out the corner of my eye, right, I see this fucking like Asian lady. She's like the pharmacist. She's in the back, like, you know, where they dish out the medicine and shit. And she's giving me like this fucking stink eye. She looks at me all crazy, like, the fuck? And when she sees me, see her, she like bolts off to the back. I'm like, alright, whatever, bitch. So I grabbed these magnums and I was like, fuck it, I'm out this bitch. So I started heading to the front. Obviously I ain't got no money to pay for these hoes, and wasn't nobody else really in the store to see me besides the Asian lady, but I seen her dip off to the back. So I'm like, alright, fuck this bitch, I'm out of here. Boom. Grab these condoms, I started walking out the fucking store. But I thought I was smart as fuck. I'm like, alright, too easy, ain't gonna put them in my pockets, because if I get caught, that's the first place they're gonna check. Boom. I stuck them like in my pants, you feel me? I'm thinking I'm Gucci, like I'm golden. I'm on the way out the door. The guy at the front stops me. He was like, hey, can you, he said, can you come here for a minute? I'm like, no. He's like, just for a quick second. I was like, alright, whatever. I'm like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit in my pockets. He said, can you empty your pockets? I'm like, alright, cool. Empty my pockets. I don't know why, don't judge me. For some reason, I had like 3 fucking color pencils in my pocket. I'm fucking 12, right? I had 3 color pencils in my pockets. fucking Sega Genesis game pack. It was a game called Six Pack, and it had a bunch of like different games and shit on it. Like 6 different games. So I had that in my fucking pocket for some reason, and like 2 crayons. I don't know why I had all these coloring supplies in my shit, but for some fucking reason I did. I emptied my pockets. He was like, okay, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm good to go. I start back walking through the door. He's like, whoa, wait. He said, can you lift up your shirt? And I'm like, oh shit, I've been caught. Like, I thought I was like that smooth of a nigga. So I started lifting up my fucking jacket and shit, like, or my shirt at the time, and I started like shimmying like my lower half to get the condom to like fall farther down. That way if I lifted my shirt, he couldn't just see him sticking there. But he seen them bitches, and they had an officer who was like the security guard there. He said, damn. He said, I'm gonna need you to come to the back with me. I was like, nah, fam, I'm good here. Just take them back. Like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck it. I'll just fuck around. I don't care. So I was like, here, you know what I'm saying? Take them back. And he was like, nah, we gotta call your parents. I'm like, you ain't got to do nothing. You a grown ass man. Like, chill out, bro. I'm like 12 years old. I don't know my mama's fucking. I didn't know like my mom's phone number by heart. So he said, I need you to call your parents. I'm like, I don't know my mom's number. But I'm like, nah, bro, like that ass, I don't know the number. And he was like, well, you got to call somebody. And I'm like, fuck. I knew like the area code and like the last 4 digits. So I had to try to figure out the last 4 digits. And I don't have a fucking cell phone. So I'm sitting up here like, man, I don't know this fucking number. So I was in that bitch for like an hour until I just kept pressing numbers on the phone. And I finally called my mama. And I called her, and he got on the phone with her. Man, you know how your parents get that fucking, like that voice when they talk to other people, like when they talk to like a teacher or some shit like that, but you in trouble, your parents would be like, all right, pass the phone to him. And my mama got on the phone with me. When I tell you, I didn't recognize who was on that other line. Like, she was fucking furious. When I got home, I'm thinking, yep, today's the day I fucking die. But when she came home, she didn't say shit to me. I was like watching TV, all of this stuff, and I'm sitting here like, man, maybe she forgot. That's always like the fucking kid's first hope. Maybe she forgot. Fuck no. Later on that night, she was like, Corey, bring your ass in here. And I was like, fuck. At this point, I don't give a fuck about Jessica. So all I know is my ass is about to be the same color as the stripes on the American fucking flag. Red. Like, she about to fuck me up. And I don't know who's been through this, but your parents will ask you to choose, but I used to be able to choose between getting my ass whooped and fucking punishment. And after a while, I started to catch on. Like, if I get my ass whooped, then I still get to keep all my shit. You feel me? She told me to choose. I chose the ass whooping. She whooped my ass, and all my shit was gone out of that fucking room. Everything. She took everything. Everything that was fun to me, because I shared a room with like 2 of my brothers. Everything that was fun to me, she took it. When them niggas was in there watching TV, I wasn't allowed to be in that bitch. Like, if they was in there laughing, joking, having fun, I had to read the fucking Bible. I couldn't go outside and play no more. I was so fucking mad, and I'm like, all this because I was trying to fuck a bitch. And from that day on, I knew that girls were not worth the shit that I had to go through to fuck them, because I got my ass whooped and all my shit snatched out of my room just to fuck a bitch. And this bitch was gonna fuck me for some Jolly Ranchers. This is a lesson learned for me. My mama yelled at me, like, when she whooped my ass, she was pretty much like, the fuck you need condoms for, blah, 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 blah. I'm like 12 years old. I'm not finna snitch on myself and be like, I was trying to fuck. Fuck no. That's how you get punched in the mouth instead of fucking ass whooping with a belt. And mama, if you're watching this, that was the reason why. I'm an adult now, and I stayed far, far away from you at this point. I still love you, but I stay really far away from you. I just thought that it was a funny story at the time, so I figured I'd share with y'all. Like I said earlier, like, share, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. That way you guys know when I post videos. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends about me. I'm trying to get some money. You feel me? That way I can buy my condoms. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll holler at y'all kids, and yeah.
Coming live from the 229, call me was poppin'. She shy, but when she behind closed doors, she all on the squad. Wanna fuck with Poppy, so I hop her.